Racism has no place in football, or so we're told. But Glen Kamara alleges he was racially abused in one of European football's elite competitions. Now, for the first time, he's speaking out about what happened.
He came over and he said, you're a monkey and you're a monkey and you know you are. And I was like, from there I reacted and I said, he's racist. My teammate heard it. I had a lot of emotions going through my mind, you know, angry, upset, felt humiliated, you know, all my family, friends, fans, whoever's watching, you know, I was taken back a lot, you know, I felt like a little boy, you know, so it was a very weird feeling.
That's it, you don't know, I guess you're not prepared for it, it caught you by surprise, and you just reacted purely on instinct.
Yeah, exactly, so, yeah, it was just like I said, it was a weird feeling. I didn't know how to feel, to be honest, you know. I was at a point, I don't know if anyone's seen me on the TV or anything, but I was so angry, I had like tears in my eyes, so, and I ain't felt like that in God knows how long, you know, and yeah, it was a really weird feeling.
When you say it made you feel like a little boy, why was that?
I've probably had a bit of racism when I was a bit younger, you know, in Finland growing up, but I moved to London, and when I moved to London, I didn't really experience that at all since I started playing football, and everything I've put into football, I've just focused on it. And for that to happen is from a fellow professional, so-called fellow professional, is crazy.
There's been a lot of talk recently about, as a society, we're learning how to respond to racism. And how do you feel that your club, your teammates, how did they do?
Yeah, you know, like I said, they were really supportive of me, and yeah, they everything that I believe in, I think everyone else believed in as well. And at the time, you know, if I could go back to the time of the game, I'd walk off the pitch, 100%. The manager was actually trying to get me off the pitch, but like I said, it's like I was on my own on the pitch. I couldn't hear nobody, and I was just different emotions, so I wasn't listening.
Why would you walk off the pitch?
Because this kind of thing shouldn't be in the game. You know, it's an everyday life thing, I think. I don't know if in our lifetime we'll ever see it change, but if I can make a change in some way, I'll do it.
The player he's accused, Ondrej Kudela of Slavia Prague, denies saying anything racist when he covered his mouth. He says he called Glen Kamara "you effing guy," and his club in the Czech Republic still stands by their player. If you can give a message directly to the player, Kudela, and his football club and their fans, if they're watching you right now, what message do you want to get across?
I hope it never happens again. I can only imagine how the black players on his team feel like. And I think enough is enough.
There was a statement from UEFA yesterday. They're saying that the player who you've accused of the racial abuse has been given a one-match provisional ban, but he's accusing you of assaulting him in response, and you could be facing 5 matches, a 5-match ban. 1 match ban for him for alleged racism, 5-match ban for you for allegedly assaulting him in response. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, like I said, there has to be a balance in terms of him getting a 1-game ban. I don't understand. There's so much evidence in what has happened. Like I said, hopefully they can come to a conclusion and really see what's really happened here. But like I said, I feel like a bit of a victim here again. It doesn't really make sense for me, but I guess it's for them to decide what goes on.
That's it. He's almost been given the benefit of the doubt, whereas you've got to prove it. That doesn't seem right.
I'm lost for words, really, to be honest, but I can't really talk on it. They're still investigating it, and I think time will tell. We'll see what happens.
What punishment do you think racists should face in football?
I don't know if there's a time or how many games it should be. It should be a thing where no one should even think to say it, you know, or say things, or even it shouldn't come to their mind, because you're on a football pitch, we're playing football. You're there to bet yourself, bet your people around you, and not come here and say what so-and-so to whoever, you know? So I think, I don't know if time should be the right thing. I think it should be such a harsh punishment that no one would think to say anything like that.
Banned from football?
Like I said, I think it should be harsh enough so people wouldn't think, okay, I can say that and I can get away with it.
They serve their ban and come back into the game. And
so you're just back into the fold, and you might say it again or you might not. So it needs to be a big punishment.
Is that in place right now? Do you think the punishments are severe enough?
Probably not, no.
Do UEFA protect black footballers?
I mean, I know a lot of black players who are tired, who get racially abused.
Do you feel protected in football right now?
It's a hard question. Like I said, I've never faced anything like this in my life, so it's all new to me. I'm not one to be in the papers or talk a lot, and yes, it's a whole new feeling. So I hope I never have to face it again.
Has it exposed something to you that, I mean, I guess that if you thought that if you ever faced an incident like this, if you ever faced racial abuse like this, that did you hope that you would be better protected? Yeah, definitely. You know, you just want everything to go away as soon as possible. Like I said, I'm not one to do a lot of interviews. I'm not one to talk a lot, but you just hope that it gets dealt with quickly and it goes away as soon as possible. Are you surprised when you see the reality of how the governing bodies like UEFA, how they do deal with these incidents? Yeah, I guess so. Like I said, it's still an ongoing investigation, so I have to wait and see what happens. With regards to the way that the player himself has conducted himself after this, what do you think of him? I haven't paid much attention to what he's done or after this whole incident, but I've seen their fans, how they've reacted, and I get abuse probably every day on my Instagram. And racist abuse? Yeah, every day, easily.
We're then shown racial abuse he has been sent on social media.
Blank. Hey, please, you are monkey, please.
That's just racist abuse, just vile abuse.
Yeah, just some of the messages I've been receiving since the incident.
How often is it that you receive this kind of racial abuse online?
I'd say every day now.
Every day. Is it worth complaining to the social media companies?
I mean, I'm sure everyone's complained who's received racial abuse, and nothing's changed so far, so don't know what it's worth.
There has been support for Glen Kamara from his manager Steven Gerrard, club teammates at Rangers, the national team in Finland and across world football. But he's finished with anti-racism gestures. Now he wants to see decisive action.
You're not taking the knee before games anymore?
It hasn't changed nothing. We've done it for a whole season, and towards the end of the season this come about. It hasn't changed anything.
You haven't spoken about that night until now. Why are you speaking out now?
I feel like I need to tell my story. You know, the online messages I've been getting, the racial abuse online, Instagram, Twitter, wherever else. I feel like I need to tell my story, and you know, as the victim, I feel like it needs to be said, you know, and the amount of statements, you know, Slavia have been putting out, I think I need to put it right and tell my story, my side of the story and the truth. And I feel like it's over to UEFA now, and hopefully they can come out with a response.
You just want justice?
Exactly.
And get back to playing football?
Exactly.
Until football can rid itself of racism, this is no beautiful game for black players.
Well, it's continued between